we are here with Coach Darrell, and let me just give a little background. Coach Darrell and I do a lot together. We coach a class, a big class, a four agreements journey. That's huge, and then we do a lot of one-on-ones together. So we actually do lateral coaching. So we both coach each other depending on the moment, and also we help with clients. So maybe his clients need what I have, and vice versa. So, with all that said, so you know that Coach Darrell and I are good friends. We also do a lot of trade. So, he helps me, I help him. And in the interim of all that, stories sell. I kind of needed him to be to be a non-biased viewer and watching our video content because I needed to edit. And social media is always changing. So I had asked him, hey, can you comb through this stuff, see if we have typos, see if anything needs overseeing again, see if we need to address something that if you do the skill, is it the same steps? Because social media changes so much. So anyway, that kind of fast forwards us where we are. In the interim of all that, our pandemic hit. We've had shutdowns. People are affected big time, especially people who are in person or more online. So with that, this class really fit Darrell as well, learning these skills to start applying in his own businesses online. So with that, Darrell, tell us who you are. And I kind of shared why you took the class, but share who you are and maybe your perspective of how we work together and how why you're excited about Story Cell.
Yeah, thanks, Coach Kibi. Yeah, absolutely, friends, colleagues, everything. We're just moving forward. I love being attached to people that are moving forward, and I think Coach Kibi is beyond moving forward. She's just at the front end, the side end, the back end, anywhere, any end where it's going, she's there. So I love to just listen to you, Kibi, and how you're moving forward. So that's important in the coaching realm that we're able to do that. So yeah, this story sales. I'm excited. Number one, just it's current. I love it. I love that it's current. It was very applicable to everything going on in my personal business. I'm a coach and I do a lot of consulting and I do a lot of different workshops.
Love how our community allows a platform for us to learn with support. So, kind of share about that. Learning something new. You're a coach and you train things. You train in mindset and life coaching and health. So
Yeah.
you talk about
Yeah.
new habits, new things people have to do, and that's like a foreign language when you talk about social media. How important is it to be around people who are cheering you on, pulling you up when you're trying to learn?
Oh man, I don't know if important is even the word. I think it's just critical. I think it's kind of the lifeline to it because there's this little vein called fear. And so we all fear what we look like, what we say, how are people going to perceive us? We're so worried about what others think of us and then our perception. Or am I going to say too much? Am I not going to say enough? And so I think that accountability that's healthy and with a healthy accountability, not pressure to do or not, but to hold each other accountable because that's the way people move forward. And then to know that together you're going to get through it with them. I think that's the importance of it is that it shows that if you want to grow, action has to happen. And so you have to take action. And so when everybody's taking action, it's like this juggernaut of growth because people are attracted to it. And so I think that energizes you and the program of story sales in itself to add more content, to keep it growing, to keep people abreast of the changes that are happening. So I think it's a win-win. And I think the community itself, the way the community works, honestly, that's just we're people that we want to be around people. We want when people are doing good things and showing their stories and their happy faces and the things going on with their life and staying positive, it's very contagious. And so the more contagious it is, the better chance of growth and the more actions happening. That's when the juggernaut, like I said, it just takes off and it becomes less work and more of like, I can't wait to put another story out and share it. So it becomes more of a lifestyle. And so, I think that's what it does. It's more of a lifestyle. It doesn't just become a program or another class you got to take. It becomes a part of who you are.
Yeah, so good. And you and I were sharing, and just from doing stories and staying consistent, you're getting feedback, even leads. It's not guaranteed for everybody. It just depends on your influence and credibility. But I want to talk about confidence.
Yeah.
How has Storytell and the other social media classes you've taken from Coach Kiwi to CCC improved confidence, not only just in skill set, but you being in front of the video? Because it's different on video versus in a room. Like you were telling me, you do workshops with in front of hundreds of people, and you were never, worried about that. You didn't have a lot of fear. But when you started with Zooms, you had to kind of figure your own way, right? And so, how important is it to really work on the skill of confidence, and how a story cell help with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, doing it in a workshop, like you said, in a real setting is different. It doesn't bother me the same. The technology of not knowing what's going to happen or this or that, especially on online workshops, it takes some growing into. So this year was the first year that I've really was is heavy week in, week out. And there was a lot of bumps and a lot of training and a lot of things that I had to learn in order to help someone else. So yeah, so there's the confidence to be able to do that. You have to get tools today. Things are changing. I would say every 3 to 6 months something's different, and you have to be doing it over and over and over. You can't just do
You
it
have to
once
be doing
or
it over and
twice.
over.
You have to be in it. I mean,
You
ongoing.
have to be in it.
So I think that's what's really helped me. This class is helped me keep my mind focused, and it keeps me knowing that this is a part of the new lifestyle that we're leaving. It's not just for this year. This is how business is going. I've talked to a lot of different colleagues and leaders that have worked with executive coaches or different things. And we've got companies all over our world that are like, oh, well, this is working. This is high. This is we're saving money. Still getting quality care. They're seeing it, that they're adopting these, and so this is the future. So, and I think it's so many reasons why we need to invest. Personal confidence has to happen, even if your personality is not up and out. You have to do it little by little, and I think that's where this class gives anybody, no matter what bar you're coming into, of confidence, the chance to grow at your own speed and add and grow as you need to. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, personally, I love helping people. And this was a thing I needed to learn so I could help more people, impact more people, cut costs, still work, and see people, because I need to see people. I love seeing people. So, thank you so much. I mean, that's what it's really given me.
Agreed. I love that. And a couple more questions. Who would benefit from this class?
Yeah, I tell people, I think education is important, and I think learning something new is always beneficial. I think who would directly benefit from this class is someone who breathes. And then what I mean by that, if you're online, if you want to see a friend,
What I mean
a
by that,
family
if you're
member,
if you want to see,
if you want to see anybody, these
you want to
skills
see
help you at least know
these
that you're
skills,
doing
help you
the
at
right
least know
etiquette
that you're doing
online.
the right etiquette online.
And I really, really
I
think if you
really
own a business at all
business at
and
all.
you do anything at all, there is no reason why you shouldn't take Story Cell and give it a shot. There's not a lot of things out there
out there
that provide the personal touch, the recording, and the up-to-date knowledge. So I think it's just a combo of everything. And I'm glad to refer people. It's not hard. It's not hard when there's something good. It's really easy, and you feel confident about it.
Well, and that was my last question. Who would take this class in your opinion? And would you refer this class? And so why would you refer this class?
Well, I've known you for a long time. That helps, and that's part of business. It does help. But I think without you even being in it, or this class, or whoever, it is the essence of the class is to the point. It's simple. If you can do it, it's got plenty of steps to guide you. As long as you just take the time to do it, that is what I love about it. It helps anybody on ground zero, no matter where they're at. There's a whole wrapped up for you wherever you to go. So that's why I refer. I would refer because it just makes sense, and it's not so dramatized. It's just to the point, and then there's so much love in the community. Everybody's going to win, even if the community is what you get out of it. That's what I think sometimes the people end up finding out with what they really need is that belief from somebody else other than just a coach or a program. They need to know other people need help just like they do. And I think that's where this program can really, so that's why I like to refer people that need growth in their life and especially online because that's where we're at. So that's why I refer it, period.
Well, thank you, Darrell, so much for your time. I know you're moving into maintenance. You're going to stay. You were talking about, hey, I like to go back and watch this content, and that's great too. As you go through the 12 weeks of Story Sale, we have a full maintenance program that takes you for 2 years, meaning that you have access to all the content prior, and when things change, we update. So you get the updated training. And Darrell, going forward, you get a new video every month featuring a skill, a technical skill online, whether if it's with Canva or Over, or maybe like this new thing, StreamYard, everybody's using. We implemented that. So we have lots of training coming as well every month in maintenance. So that's a great plan as well. I love Story Sale. I say it's the hottest class in the marketplace. And for the price, I spent more on this outfit and shoes than I did on this class. So anybody can take it, like you said, from a person that feels like they're very confident online to people who just said Facebook.com and what's next? Okay, log in. Like we can help you too. So there's like an introductory course that I would put you in first. So like you said, I love what you said, that it's for anybody and we go at their pace. So you learn little bits, and we build on it. And we talk about this in class. We talk about layers. So you have layers of learning, and then you learn something new, and then you work the muscle. Learn something new and work the muscle, and that's what I love about the class. So anything else you want to share, and if not, that's cool. We can stop, and I appreciate your time.
Oh no, thanks, Coach Keeby. I would just the last thing I would add about it is that when you've got to keep your eyes open for change in your life. And so I think this in general, people, fear holds people back so much. And I think that's what I love about this class is that fear is not an issue with this. It's more of by the time you get through this class, you will be different. Whether you pick up 10%, 5%, 90%, you're going to have at least one nugget that's going to help you always have something better in your life. And that's what I love about it is that it's just there. And, I think it's great, Coach Keeby. I think your integrity, I think your delivery of the program, your compassionate, your commitment, what you want out of the program, always do striving to inspire, to motivate, to help people be happy. So that's what I love about it. Thanks for continuing to make the whole world on and offline a better place, Coach Keeby. So we appreciate this program. Thank you for providing for me and giving me the opportunity to just be a part of it. So.
Oh, thank you, Darrell, and it's a blessing to have you. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Be sure and drop a comment.